tell you that I love you, and I pray you try to trick me, but baby, you told me you was going through this with me. Tell me I was tripping, that my eyes were seeing shit, but it was just the truth. No, you can't admit to it.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Poetress. If you're new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And today I am coming on here to let you guys know a few of my loc inspirations, people that have inspired me to start in my locs, or people that I look up to that have locs. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So the first person is Daisy. If you guys watch some of my previous videos, you guys know I'm always talking about how Daisy inspired me to start my second set of locs with 2-string twists. This came into fruition because I was a very avid supporter of Daisy when she started her loc journey up until, you know, the very last video where she did her 2-year loc update. And I was just so amazed by her growth and everything like that. Me and Daisy, we do have a relationship as far as YouTube and Instagram goes. We are like really tight when it comes to being a part of the loc community. She's always commenting on, you know, whenever I post my updates or I post pictures of my locs. She's always one of those people that end up supporting me. So yeah, Daisy was one of the first people that I thought of when I decided to start my second set of locs again. So that is why she is at the top of the list. The second person is Danielle. She lives in Canada. Now, I have been an OG supporter of Danielle. I can't even tell you how long it's been, but I was there when she was counting her 15+ year locs. And when I tell you, the lady's locs is all the way down to like her locs are all the way down to her butt. So yeah, and her locs are just beautiful. She does all kinds of different styles with her locs and just amazing. And plus she's a model too. So she models, she does loc videos on her YouTube channel. Great. There are some of these people that I'm mentioning, they do have YouTube channels, so I'm going to go ahead and link all of their YouTube channels as well. The third person is Keisha. Her YouTube channel is Keisha Charmaine. I came into her journey like when I think she was like 3 years locked or something like that. I came into her journey during that time, and sporadically, you know, I would go on her channel to see how far she has gotten in her journey. I've been there long enough to know that she does have a business of her own where she sells oils, you know, which is used as a moisturizer for your locs. So I do know that about her locs. Another set that are just amazing to me. I really feel like women with locs, they just look beautiful. Like, there's no even trying to debunk it. If a woman gets locs, automatic beauty. The fourth person that I have on the list is Raga Reach, and her Instagram is RBCHI3. That is her Instagram. I'm not sure how she would pronounce it. I just recently found her on YouTube, and she only has 2 videos on her channel thus far. One talking about, you know, her loc journey with questions that she was asked via Instagram, and another video that I didn't necessarily click on because I'm more so there to see how her loc journey is going. But when I tell you that first video got me, because she's not from the United States. I forgot exactly where she said she was from. But, yo, and she's from New York too. So that was like an automatic, like, I fucks with her. And, like, her locks, like, they look very semi-freeform, and I love that. I love the color on her locks. Like, she's, like, who I would want to be as far as how she presents herself to people. She's very outspoken. She gives me real black hippie vibes, and that's what gravitated me to her off the bat. But her locks, beautiful. When I tell you beautiful, like, her locks stood out to me once I watched her video, and I was like, yeah, I'm following you. Just simply off the fact that you're from New York and your locks is. The next person I have down on the list is Francesca Ramsey. I was around when Francesca actually started the journey with her locks. I was there when she cut them off. Like, so I'm gonna do a side-by-side picture. I'm gonna let y'all see Francesca with her locks, and I'm gonna let y'all see Francesca without her locks. I knew Francesca from YouTube. Her YouTube name is Jessica Lee, and on her channel she was all about locks, and then she went into like teaching history lessons as far as how it goes with our counterparts. And when I say counterparts, I mean white counterparts. Like, she was really teaching people about white privilege in a sense, but equating it with how, you know, it's very different for black people. So that's what her channel kind of like transitioned into once she had cut her locks off. But I was there throughout her whole loc journey, and seeing it from the beginning to the end, it was just like, wow. I don't necessarily know if Jessica Lee is going to bring back her locks. I don't know if she's going to. I don't know when. I don't know what time. I don't know none of that. All I know is that when she had her locks, I was she's another one of those people that I look up to that have locks, because I know I keep saying everybody's locks is beautiful, but when I tell you, well, her locks were everything from the very beginning. And I remember her saying, like, yo, in one video, she looked like a little boy. Because that's true. When you start your locks, you really, depending on what length they are, you really see your features. And I think that's something that scares a lot of people. They're not ready to face themselves in a sense, because it literally makes you face yourself. You see all of your features as you're going through this journey, and then as you're going through the journey, your features start to expand out a little more because your hair is growing much longer. See, when I started my first set, oh my God, I looked like a little boy. I was so self-conscious about my locks. The first time around, I was like, yo, I can't wait for these to grow. And so they grew. Like, I was the type of person, I was walking around wearing hats. I was so self-conscious of my locks. But when I went ahead and got this second set, I was like, yo, I'm gonna go all the way through with it. I don't necessarily care about what stage in the journey that I'm in, because I've already gone through this, so I'm already aware of what is about to happen. So doing this second set as a journey just makes me appreciate it more. But yeah, Francesca Ramsey, her locks was everything. So the next person that I have on the list is STARR. Their pronouns are they and them. So I started watching them when they first started their Loc Journey. They would come on very sporadically and, you know, just kind of give updates about their Loc Journey. I was there from the very beginning of their Loc Journey. They would always give updates about what was going on with their hair. And they were the kind of person that just kind of let their hair do what it do. But in the process, you know, it was still growing, it was still doing what it needed to do as far as growth and everything like that. I gravitated towards them because of their locks, but I also gravitated towards them because of the different kind of content that they would do on their channel. They used to have a segment on their channel called Music Mondays. Like, they would just come up there for like a couple minutes and play music from like different rock bands and stuff like that. Bands I ain't never heard of, artists I ain't never heard of, but it was so good. So it was a really, really good mixture. And then they have like a couple of skits that they would do on their channel as well. Me and them did have a relationship via YouTube, and it was a really, really good relationship. They did vlogs and everything like that because they used to live in California and they went to art school in California. So I thought it was really dope that they were into music, they were into art, they were into YouTube, they were into creative concepts. So that's what gravitated me towards them. And then just like out of nowhere, they just disappeared from YouTube. Like, they never came back to YouTube. But I ended up following them on Instagram. We follow each other, yes, but we don't interact as much on Instagram as we did when we were on YouTube. I remember I entered a contest for a hat, and it was Save the Plants or Save the Planet hat, and I ended up winning. When I tell you I thought nothing of it, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put my name in and hope I win. So I ended up getting a hat. I was like, oh, okay. And I kept it. But it got lost in transition when I moved. But while I had the hat, I did appreciate it. Their locks were beautiful as well too. They were always dyeing them, always doing something different to them. And now they're at a point where it's like a blondish tan color. I like it. I stay up on them every now and again. I'll be looking. I just don't comment as much on their page, but I'm always looking. So the next person is West Indy Ray. Now, I just started following, I want to say, I started following her last year, and she was already knee deep in her journey. I think she's like a year and a couple months or 2 years, something like that. But when I tell you, the way her locks look got me, and because they were 2-strand twists, but she has a very strong curl pattern, so she still has curls within her locks, and I'm just like, whoa. Her locks are so beautiful. They're tannish browns like STARR's is. So I like the color that she did with her locks. And I like the story behind why she started her locks. I like that she started them with her mother. Now, this is what prompted me to let my mom start my locks, my second set of locks. I allowed my mom to go ahead and start my second set of locks because I wanted to be able to say, oh yeah, my mom started my locks. Nobody else was in my hair. My mom is the only one that does my locks. I don't allow anybody else in my hair. Nope. Because I just learned a lot from having the first set. So when it was time for me to get the second set, I was like, yeah, you doing my locks and we gonna figure out how to do this. And as you can see, they're amazing. But yeah, West Indy Bay, lots of beautiful, lots of everything. I love that she still has the curl pattern in her locks. Like that right there, it makes her locks stand out. Like that, I was like, yeah, they look really, really good on her too. The next person I have on the list is Nino B. Nino B is an actress from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm also gonna go down and post some shows that she's been in and some web series that she's been in and everything like that, so you can kind of get an update on her. But yes, I don't necessarily know how long she has had her locks, but we are friends on Instagram. You know, once I find a new web series to watch or anything like that, I automatically get to add in the cast members, get to add in the people behind the scenes, because I want to develop a relationship with them. I want these people to know me, and she's one of those people that I want to know me. Nino B, she also has a clothing line called Versus. When I tell you, the clothing line is everything. It's something that stands out. It's something that you never seen before. And Nino B is very versatile with her styling. She's not a stud and she's not a femme. She's something to me, she would be considered a STEM. I don't know if she necessarily does labels. If she does not, that is why I'm labeling her a STEM, so you guys can kind of get a feel for what she is in the lesbian community. But yeah, her clothing line, everything. I want to buy a shirt, but she does not have a shirt in my size. I want to buy the skirt, but there's no skirt in my size. I want to buy the jacket, because there's a, when I seen the jacket, I was like, yes, but the jacket is not in my size. But I really want to support her, but I need something in my size. So, Nino, let's have a conversation, okay? But let's get to her locks. Her locks, like I said, I don't know how long she's had them, but the way she got them done, I'm not sure what kind of pattern she got. I'm not sure what kind of style she got. Like, I don't know if she got comb coils, two-strand twist, interlock. I don't know none of that. All I know is that the way her locks are, with the all black, and then she got the brownish orange tips at the bottom of it. Yes. So, yes, the all black with the brown or orange tips at the bottom. Here for it, okay? Here for it. The next person we have on the list is Lauryn Hill. Now, Lauryn Hill's locks was very, very short-lived, okay? Very, very short-lived, and I wish she would have never cut them off, because when I tell y'all, them things was just, there's this very infamous picture of her. Y'all know that video when she's in that all white room and she got on that white shirt? Like, it's a still picture of that. Oh my God. Like, her locks in that still picture was everything. Then there's a video on YouTube where she's speaking, I think it's at some kind of conference or something like that, and she has on this like vintage yarn type of situation shirt going on, and she got glasses and she has her locks hanging down. Yes. When I seen long hair, that's immediately when I knew I wanted locks. And I wanted locks since I was 16. I'm lying to y'all. I wanted locks since I was 18. And I remember my mother telling me no because she dead-ass thought I was out here trying to look like a boy. Even though that did end up happening, you know, I have my days where I want to look boyish and I have my days where I want to look girly. But no, I really wanted locks. Not because I was out here trying to look like a stud. No, I really wanted that. And they ended up looking good on me. But long hair and her locks, even though you could tell they were like in the beginning stages, I can't believe she just cut them off because they look so good on her. So good on her. The next and last person is Chloe Bailey. Now, if you guys don't know who Chloe is from the duo group Chloe and Halle. You could tell Chloe started her locks before her sister. Let me tell you that. They started at the same time, but Halle was much younger than Chloe. No, I'm sorry. Chloe had her locks before Halle. But when I tell y'all I love how thin Chloe's locks are, and I love how her team is always so versatile with her hair. I believe they said that their mother does their locks. Their mother does their locks. Like she only does their locks. I said, yeah. I said, yeah, you don't want nobody else in your hair when it comes to that. Like, yeah, your mother could do your locks, but your team could take care of the back end of it. Like, do what they need to do with that. But their mother doing their locks, I was like, yeah. And every time I see Chloe and her locks, I just be like, yo, like, who behind your mother does your hair? I need to have a conversation with your loctician. Who is your loctician? Chloe, please let me know who your loctician is. I don't necessarily want your loctician in my hair, but I do want to have a relationship with her because your locks are always busting. Like, what? I just really want to have a relationship with your loctician. So, let's make that happen, Chloe. So, there are my top 10 lock inspirations. If you guys have any questions, please let me know down in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, y'all.